Okay, so tropical, that's okay. Swamps, okay, cool. So we can like Buried Alive. He only has one green source. I don't like trying to race an ooze though with reanimations. I mean, we technically can if we had, but we don't have the quick animate spell, or quick reanimate spell. What might be the correct play is to take a swamp and then shuffle. Like use Buried Alive. I mean, also, you know, Shaman can trade with this ooze. Like that might be another fine play, is to just play Shaman just so it can trade with the ooze. I mean, I want both a green. We want both the blue and the black out of this. So, if we're not shuffling, we want to pay life to keep. And what's top? I don't know. We have to make some tough choices, like because we've got a living death. So it's like, do you want to shuffle away the? Actually, maybe I should have just kept Swamp Swamp instead of Tropical Island, now that I think about it. It's not easy. I think it's reasonable to just play the Fauna Shaman because it has the ability to trade with his 2/2. Menelik? Sure. No. Okay. That's a Menelik out of the way. So we're drawing into the swamp potentially. I mean, we're seeing fresh cards because we paid life with the Sylvan Library, which is good. There's a swamp. Okay. Wall of Blossoms, sure. Okay. So we're going to see some fresh cards on this library, which is good. Mox. Okay, so Mox is sweet. Enlightened Tutor for show and tell. Seems more solid than trying to fight the ooze. I mean, if we were reanimating and also reanimating, excuse me, if we were doing everything at once this turn, it makes sense. I don't think that play makes sense. I think we top the swamp, pay to keep Mox, Mox, swamp. Mox, swamp, mystical into show. Wait for physics to go back. Thought Control says he probably has a counter. Yeah, he could have the mana drain. Well, Dragon Lord Jamoka can't be countered, so this is a fine plan B. Let's just draw a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can just hardcast my Jamoka. Applies a counter because he played the swamp pre-wall to keep up with blue. Okay. All right. Well, if he has mana drain, then we could also just take a hit and just cast Jamoka. We got options. He's only got one green source, too. See how he feels about this Buried Alive. I also was in the tank for a little bit there, so he might be like, ooh, I gotta counter this. This seems important. Nice. As long as I'm not dead, that's nice. I mean, that's gonna be a 3 mana, you know, he's gonna get 3 mana from the mana drain, so as long as we're not dead, this is okay. And now it might be correct to just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6. What is this, Jace? It could be dead. That's a lot of mana he's tapping. It's an Ugin. But we're not dead. No, we are going to be dead because Ugin plus I'm dead. Shoot. That was like the one thing I was hoping wouldn't happen. Can we Mystical Tutor into something that saves us? Yeah, I think we are just toast, Tyler. Unfortunately. I'm looking for an out, but I don't see one. Ugin plus kills us. Right? Nothing hanging out in here like... It is a sad day. I don't see anything that answers the Ugin. Not even post board. It's okay, you just scoop him up and play another game. We saw a lot of his deck. We've seen more of his deck than he's seen ours. Just, you gotta look at the positives. Now, since he's able to interact with us, we could also sideboard. We could put a bunch of planes. We could swap out all the swamps and put in a bunch of white sources and go, like, Elspeth, Baneslayer kind of thing. Okay. Can we value gifts? No, I mean, he just pluses the Ugin twice and I'm dead. Let's save our clock. 2 more games, we can do it. We can do it. The scavenging ooze was unfortunate because we had a quick reanimate. So do we want to switch the deck strategy now that he knows and he also has ooze? Counter magic is going to be better against our reanimate show and tell plan, whereas the slamming scary white permanents might just be easier against this particular opponent. We'll consider it. We'll consider the sideboard shift. What do we have? Elspeth, Gideon, Baneslayer, Brago. These are all things I would consider if we were to sideboard into this. Spectral Procession also might be really hard for him to deal with. You're splitting the threats. Yes, switch. Yeah, I mean, like, this is the opponent that can really prey upon this strategy. Yeah, the all-in strategy is going to be much worse against the Mana Drain opponent. Mana Leak, Mana Drain guy. He has both. We've seen both. So that would look like cutting... So you bring in these 6, and you would take out... 1, 2... So you would just cut black, for starters. So you would take out this package. Don't do this at home. Don't do this at home, stream. Transformative sideboarding in the middle of the cube is not ideal. But I think against this opponent, I think we have to switch gears. That would also mean cutting the Survival and the Fauna Shaman. Maybe not Den Protector. Do you still want to keep in the... We could do like a value gifts. This might still be runnable. These 2 might still be runnable. So things that you cut. You leave in Dramoka. Dramoka's great in this matchup. It's just 6 mana deal with me. You cut maybe some of this. And then we're just going to put a bunch of planes in this thing. Because we need to hit white-white. Some of this we can still run, though. I mean, if I'm still running the Bring to Light, and I'm still running... I just feel like both of these could just easily get countered. And then we're sad. So what about something like this? And what did we see? I could also be the pressure. Like, you could run Image, Fiend, Paladin. Paladin, of course, is the superior pressure. And then what was the last card we could run? What is this guy? 2-1. 2-1 Beat Stick seems bad. Some of this we're still going to run, actually. Yeah, I know, Abzadat. Relax. Relax. We're still going to run some of this. I'm just trying to be specific in which ones I pick. Okay. You think we sideboard in the Storm? No, I think I like this plan. Transformative sideboards are actually really cool. I like them. Yes. Because this can find white. Keep. So what do you want a Mystical Tutor into? Or do we just jam this to try to get it countered? Even though... We'll see. I think I'm just going to Temple. Okay, So white source, 1, 2. We'll probably find another land. I would just bottom the temple. Because, I mean, this can get white. This can get Temple Garden. So we're looking at blue, blue, white, double white, strip mine. Sure. It's fine. Not going to miss it. Drew the show. Okay. Just trying to think if there's a particular spell I would want. I don't think I would do something silly like Mystical into Enlightened into, you know, Sylvan Library, because you're going down a lot of cards to do that. It might still be reasonable, but I think you just pass here. I mean, you could totally Mystical Tutor. What I'd rather have happen is he counter the Mystical Tutor. Nah, we'll just make our land drops. I'm not spending the tutor till we know, till we need to, till it's the correct time. Like I think here you just slam Signet. Force Spike? Spell Pierce. Okay, maybe I should have spent the tutor then. Because there's a small chance he spell pierces the Mystical Tutor during his end step. You got the Ooze again. Screw Tribe. I don't think he would counter the tutor either, 590. So we can go straight to Plaid. Shoot, I would be slamming Archangel here. Hindsight, best sight. Yeah, true. Okay, so we need white, white. Okay, so we can discard the Mystical Tutor and the Silverblade Paladin, right? I want to keep the Mox because Mox lets me slam Baneslayer or Archangel next turn. So I'm thinking I'm pitching Mystical and Silverblade. I could also just pitch the Show and Tell. We haven't drawn the cards that make this good. I mean, Mystical Tutor is also not great here either. You might just keep the Show and Tell because you top deck something degenerate. We did keep in Dramoka. We did keep in Mirror Battlesphere. Just because you're saying discard both of them, Show and Tell and Mystic. Just keep the Paladin. Just go pressure. You like just going pressure, thought control. So pitch both Show and Tell and Mystical because we didn't really draw the synergy stuff and just start slamming things. I'm down with that. That's very reasonable. You are a wise mage. Yeah, I mean we could just be slamming things. I ban swears? What? Well, we've always been kind of a clean stream. I just put Moobot in the channel and Moobot does its thing. Find Horn. Okay. Okay, so you think he has the counterspell? Probably. So if one of these were to get countered, which one would you rather get countered? Probably Archangel of Thune. And he probably has the counterspell. He's got 4 cards. I think you just slam Archangel and just don't look back. Just be like, all right.